What's going on, guys? So if you've been following me for a while, you know that I love Make.com. I use it to build sales systems that generate 5 to 10 booked meetings for my clients each week. I have made well over 2.5 million for my clients in the past 6 months. And basically every client that I onboard and I start working with add like an extra 100K in like a quarter, which enabled me to consistently generate well over $47,000 to $48,000 ish each month. And also enabled me to have a pretty cool lifestyle. So what I'm gonna do in the course of the next 30 days, I'm gonna record a video for you guys each day, basically going through the entire process of building sales systems. So if you are a newbie just starting out, or you are an agency or a company owner, or even if you are a big corporation, and book meetings with pre-qualified decision makers that are actually interested in your product or service, this course is going to be for you. So we're gonna go through this Notion doc that I just wrote for you guys. So this course is going to be book more sales with Make.com, and essentially I use Make.com to automate my entire business as a one-man agency, and I'm making 45K to 48K MRR with 90% margins, operating as the sole founder, which means I don't work with anyone. I work solely myself. I don't have VAs. I don't have any department. I just have AI systems built in the background that does that for me. So before we get started, I want to talk about how Make.com is the only piece of software you will need to automate your entire lead generation systems, which means you won't need to pay or like add any additional software, like crazy software that will automate other parts of your business. You only need Make.com, and more people should know how to use it. So I noticed a problem. So the first problem that I've noticed is that all the resources that teach Make.com do so from like a nerdy POV. So there's little emphasis on how to actually build systems and sales systems that puts you in front of real customers that are actually interested and willing to pay you money in the real world, which in my opinion, this is what Make.com is the biggest strength. The next thing is that 90% of what you learn from YouTube videos and these courses is actually bloat. I only use like 10 to 15%, maybe like 20% of the entire Make UI, despite making like $2 million last year with sales automation. So I have a very, very lean pipeline that minimizes the steps for each client that I onboard, which explains why my retention rate is so high. If you want to give that a look, just watch the last video that I recorded. I basically go through the entire sales system process that I use in my own company. So I have multiple clients paying me from $4,000 to $8,000 as a retainer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to teach you systems and build in sales system that will actually drive real revenue to your business. And this will save you like months and years of taking little Make certifications like I did. I started taking, Make certification to understand like the deep esoteric knowledge that doesn't actually drive any tangible results. So what you will learn is you will just learn what the concept of the 80-20 is going to be, like how I'm gonna print money, like how can I make money using Make.com and book more meetings and basically get on sales calls with potential buyers that will that have the pain and the budget to pay me and basically work with me. So to solve this, I'm creating a Make.com sales automation course. So the goal is to teach freelancers, contractors, agency and company owners how to actually automate their lead generations using just Make.com without the need with like additional software such as Clay and basically companies that I work with. When I first started working with them, they have this crazy enrichment Clay workflows that they essentially pay like 10K for like an enrichment flow that you can essentially do 90% of it on Make.com and save yourself a bunch of money. So you don't need any experience with Make.com. all of this, all of the introductory stuff, it's gonna be in the first couple videos, and everything after will be practical make.com builds for high ROI systems. So it's going to be just the usual, me walking you through and talking to the camera, explain to you step by step why we're doing this. It's always going to be a practical live build of systems. So I want this to be a comprehensive course, but I also want it to be a thought experiment. So as we go, please just let me know in the comment what you guys want me to build for you, and I'll do it immediately. So also AI is hot as hell right now, so I'll make sure to include it in every scenario that we're going to build. And the usual format will be my 30-40 minute, even an hour. I record one video every day because I really don't like the ADHD type videos. I took this from my best friend Nick Sharayev. He runs a community called Make Money with Make. Awesome guy. I love that guy to death. And we essentially agree on a bunch of things, and how, this long format contact is the best, and how, I really don't like the ADHD, like a million cut video in like 1 second. I find that like just fucks up with your attention and your dopamine system. And I want to make sure I explain like every single step in a very comprehensive and a digestible way for you guys. I'm also gonna show include blueprints for free as always in the description, so you can just use them and implement them, or you can just sell the systems for clients and make like $5,000 to $10,000. Okay, so here's the outline. The first thing is we're going to talk about his Make.com, formerly Integromat, introduction. It's going to be explaining what Make.com is, why people use it, its main strength, and how to use it to build sales systems and lead generations. Okay, let's check if I'm still recording. I am still recording. The Make.com basics, we're going to cover signing up, literally like taking you by hand, showing you exactly, hey, do this, do that, do this, do that. And also we're going to cover the most important modules to build sales systems, how to respond to emails quickly and automatically with AI using Make.com. Is going to be a live practical build incorporating AI, teaching you how to use webhooks, parse email, structure data, and send this from a source to another source, which is basically what business is. I'm also going to teach you how to use webhooks to connect anything to Make.com. So Make.com has already like 6,000 modules that you can drag and drop, but there are a couple of platforms that don't have their native modules. So what we're going to do is just connect them through their API. And basically it's just an API is basically just how multiple apps communicate. That's all you need to know. And people are trying to make it crazy difficult for and essentially what I've noticed is the average agency or company owner doesn't have the time to learn all that coding stuff, when what you need is to just know exactly the systems that you need to implement. Just build them using Make.com. I'm also going to show you what 7- and 8-figure companies use to predictively have a pipeline of flowing leads interested in their service and product. I'm also going to build AI personalization flows so you can talk to your prospects one-on-one at scale. I'm going to show you a live practical explanation on how AI human personalization works. We're going to also explain how to craft the best tone for your sales system outreach. I'm going to show you exactly how to speak to each client in a way that resonates to their industry and their keywords that they might be using. I'm also going to explain to you how to build an automated CRM that you can charge from $5,000 to $50,000, $1,000. Basically, it really depends on the client's budget and the integration that they want in their CRM. But it usually starts from $5,000 all the way to $100,000 for a CRM. It's going to be a live, showing you how to create CRM setup, including project management, integrations with Make.com. I'm also going to teach you how to automate Slack with Make.com. Not only Slack, also Discord, because what I've noticed working with these info product businesses is that they use Kajabi, they use Slack, they use essentially Gumroad. All these info product businesses are looking to streamline their process and essentially have a great onboarding experience for each client that they onboard, which really minimizes the buyer's remorse and also reduces the friction on the client end, which is pretty high ROI. I'm also gonna teach you how to scrape website with Make.com using AI. So we're gonna scrape website and essentially just feed that data into AI to structure it in a way that is, that could be used to essentially, in our own outreach, or we can use that into our own brand research to essentially find qualified leads that are interested in what we're selling. I'm also gonna help you build company name formatters and all of these elements. It's kind of like a micro of the entire macro sales system. So there's a lot of components and blueprints and essentially scenarios that we're gonna build that's gonna draw the big picture, which is essentially connecting with our ideal clients. So yeah, I'm pretty excited to start this course. I'm gonna start recording videos from tomorrow, so be on the lookout for that. And yeah, I'm really excited to essentially just give back to the community and also help people that were in the same shoes that I got started like a couple years back, just to essentially save you a bunch of time, money, and also a bunch of gray hairs. So yeah, I'm also want to thank the community for, I essentially just gained like 200 subscribers in like a week, which I'm very happy about it. Thank you so much for watching my videos. I'm gonna keep posting every day, and yeah, thanks so much again for watching this video, and talk to you soon.